That's what they use. See, that's all they got, bro. If the left can't talk about race, bro, they literally have nothing to talk about. And that's why they've been able to manipulate us minorities and Latinos for so very long because they, like I always say, they use the race like a carrot. Like, look, look,
Hmm.
look, look, race, everything racist, racist. Don't look at, we're trying to take away your guns. Don't
Yeah.
look at socialism we're pushing. Don't look at your gas prices, inflation. I mean, don't look at all this. Look, racist. That's what they're trying to do. So that's just another attempt from the left trying to use race to manipulate. That's why I looked at recently. I looked at a couple of like leftist Latino pages, and I couldn't believe it because I haven't seen it in a while. But I seen that they're still trying to push like the race, like oh that racism and this and that. And I was like, what a total joke! If Latinos have a lot of problems, you know what I mean? But that's not one of them to me. Eh? That like we have like the economy, gas, everything else. We have a whole slew of problems. Racism's not no problem like me. You know me, Chingo. I
Hmm.
was shot and paralyzed by a fellow Latino. I'm saying like I had three cousins murdered by other Latinos. Even over here in Cali, if there is any racial problems, it's usually between blacks and Latinos. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where they got never my problem had no problem with no white or white supremacists, but like I said, they just use that to manipulate Latinos and blacks for votes.
That's why the Lexit movement is so powerful because it kills that whole argument about like, hey, you're supposed to be a victim and you're supposed to be like, voting for us all the time. And I think my wife mentioned it on her podcast where she was basically saying like, our neighbor's a white dude and either he takes out our trash or we take out his trash, like whoever gets to it first. And the left, the Democrats, the politicians, they don't want people to know what really is going on at the grassroots level in terms of like how Americans really do coexist, and it's really these race hustlers keeping the idea of racism alive and just like stabbing at the wound instead of looking at it like, look at how far we've come, look at how we ended slavery, like we got rid of slavery.